Into one another. My name is Archana. I'm from Computer Science Engineering specialization in AI and ML. Now my topic is class declaration and modifiers. I'm going to explain about this topic. Class declarations and modifiers. First, the class declaration is the process of defining a new class in programming languages. A class serves as a blueprint for creating objects, encapsulating data, and behavior. Understanding class declaration is fundamental to object-oriented programming principles. And here is the declaration of a class and its syntax and structure. This is the basic syntax of the class. Class, class name. For example, class dog. Dog is the class name. And naming conventions. Class names use Pascal case. For example, my class. Well-defined structure is important. Classes are the fundamental building blocks of Java applications. Proper declaration is the first step in Java. Here is the access modifier set and controlling visibility. Here is the four public, private, protected, default. Public, accessible from anywhere. Uh, Public we can access anywhere in the in the program. Public class for example of this public. And then second thing is private. Accessible only within the class. Example private in the speed. We can only access the class within that objects. Protected. Accessible within the class, subclass, and package. For example, protected wired default. Package private accesses. Accessible only within the same package. We can access this only in the same package. If not so, we can't be accessed. Access modifiers overview. Access modifiers controls the visibility and accessibility of class members. They help enforce encapsulation, one of the key principles of object-oriented programming. Common access modifiers includes public, private, and protected. Hence, each serving different purposes. Uh, if we discuss about these topics, what is public, private, and protected, and default in previous. Access modifiers example. Bank account balance. This is the basic programs of the access modifiers. Bank account balance. Private double balance prevents direct external modification. Public double get balance provides controlled access and the subclasses accessing superclass. Protected wired and calculate interest allows subclass to override. Utility package access. Default access, we can also call it as a no modifier for internal helper classes. Access modifiers ensures data integrity and controlled inheritance. And here is the non-access modifiers adding functionality. And first thing is static, belongs to the class, not an instant. For example, static int number of cores, final, can't be changed or overridden. Example, final double PY is equals to 3.14159. Abstract must be implemented by a subclass. The abstract can be implemented by the subclass only, not for the superclass. Example, abstract class animal. Abstract wired makes sound. Synchronized. Control thread access. Example, synchronized wired deposit. Double amount. Here is the static and final explained. Static means accessed Viva, and the final means prevents inheritance. And the class name dot static variables shared across all instances. Example, static in count is equals to 0. Static members are shared, while final elements are immutable. Fine. Prevents inheritance. Final class immutable class. Prevents method overriding. Constant variables. Final int max of size is equal to 100. We give the max size is equals to 100. Can we work on only 100? Best practices and common mistakes. First thing is encapsulation. Use private for data flows with controlled accesses. The second thing is constants. Use final for constants to prevent modification. Third thing is avoid overuse. Avoid unnecessary use of protective. And fourth is a thread safety. Carefully considered thread safety with a synchronized and volatile. And here is the conclusion of this topic, mastering class declaration and modifiers. First thing is code quality, consistent application of best practices. And second is better design of the to the model by selecting the quality of the code. Understanding access and non-access modifiers and neighbors. The third is robust code. Modifiers and fundamentals for maintainable. By mastering these concepts, you can write cleaner, more secure code. Thank you for giving this opportunity. I hope you like it.